Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, and back to Sudoku U, where I'm doing a puzzle called Christmas Tree by Qualter and xiaobudian. Of course, we couldn't really be further away from Christmas here, but it is the middle of winter. It is freezing cold here in Australia, and we've actually got part of Australia that is being hammered by terrible storms and is going through massive winter damage. So for people in Sydney, good luck. Of course, Sudoku U is the series of puzzles that are created as part of FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards' Puzzles and Paradoxes class. And these puzzles are from Signet Sudoku Volume 3, which has all recently been released. And there'll be a link below to where you can solve this puzzle, but also to where you can grab a copy of Signet Sudoku Volume 3, which has a lot of puzzles from the class. Many of the Sudoku U puzzles, or all of the Sudoku U puzzles I've done in the last few months, are from that book, and there'll be more Sudoku U puzzles that I do from that book coming soon. Lots of puzzles for you to download. I'll also provide links below to where you can get Signet Sudoku Volumes 1 and 2 from previous classes, so lots of free puzzles available below. But for now, let's look at Christmas Tree by Qualter and xiaobudian. I'm terrible at the pronunciation of the names, but let's have a look at the puzzle. So what do we have? We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have German whispers. So adjacent digits along a German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So these two digits will be different by at least 5. Those two digits will be different by at least 5. Those two digits will be different by at least 5. Any two cells that are connected by a green line, the difference must be at least 5. Then we've got Kropki pairs. Digits in cells separated by a black dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio. So one is double the other. Digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive, have a difference of 1, and not all dots are necessarily given, which is why it's called Kropki pairs. There's a historical reason there. But it means that it would be perfectly fine for this dot to either be consecutive or in a 2-to-1 ratio, or these two cells, or whatever. It would be fine. They're the rules of the puzzle. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Do I want to talk about German whispers first? I probably do. Yes, I do, because that is a 5. And the reason I know that is a 5 is because of some of the fundamental rules of German whispers, which is you can never put 5 on a German whisper line. And the reason for that is you need to have at least a 5 difference between anything on a German whisper line and anything adjacent to it. So you need to add or subtract at least 5 from any adjacent cells. But if I put a 5 on a line, if I add 5 to a 5, I'm at 10 or higher, 5 or more. And if I subtract 5 or more, I'm at 0 or lower. And 0 or lower or 10 or higher are not valid Sudoku digits. So you can never put 5 on a German whisper line. So I can never put 5 in any of those cells. That's a 6. So the only place in column 5 I can put a 5 is right there. This has to be consecutive with 5, so this is 4 or 6. Now, because of that, anything on a German whisper line, and I did just notice that this is very forced, but because this has to be 4 or 6, because you can't put 5 on a line, any digit that goes onto a German whisper line has to either be below 5 or above 5. And if I tried to put two digits below 5 next to each other, it would be broken because the maximum difference is between 1 and 4, which is 3. The same if I try and put two digits that are above 5 next to each other, the maximum difference is 3. So any digit below 5 on a line must be next to a digit above 5, and any digit above 5 must be next to a digit below 5. We call this high next to low or low next to high. Because of that, you're always going to alternate along the line. So whichever one this is, these will be the opposite. And whichever one this is, this will be the opposite. So these will be the same high-low, because you're always going to alternate. Either if this is high, this will be low, this will be high, this will be low, this will be high, this will be low, or the other way around. So, but black dots also have a weird property, but these are 4 black dots that all in the same box, but we have to keep doubling. So if this was a 1, we could go 1, 2, 4, 8, and that would be fine, or 1, 2, 4, 8. It could go in either direction. But if this started with 2 and went up, it'd be 2, 4, 8, 16, and that would be broken because we can't put 16. So these have to be 1, 8, and these have to be 2, 4, because it has to go 1, 2, 4, 8, or 1, 2, 4, 8. And that's interesting. Maybe. Yeah, this is either 1, 2, or 4, 8. Yeah, because there's 3 black dots. Right, there's 3 black dots in this row. And right, properties of black dots. A black dot must contain a low digit, a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4, and it's even double. But and that's because anything, when you double a digit, it goes to its even double. But so 1 doubles to 2, 2 doubles to 4, 3 doubles to 6, 4 doubles to 8. 5 can't double to 10. So because of that, 5, 7, and 9 can never go on a black dot. So these are 5, 7, 9. But the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 go into these cells here. But I can never use 2, 4 on one of these dots. So I can use 1, 2, I can use 3, 6, I can use 4, 8. If I was to use 2, 4, I could put 3, 6 on one of the others, but that would leave 1 and 8, which aren't in a relationship. So I could use 1, 2. One of these is 1, 2, one of these is 4, 8, and the other one is 3, 6. But I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, but it is true. So that domino is in one of those, but so this is 5, 7, or 9. So this could be 4, 6, or 8 only, because these are all high odd digits. If this is 4, this is 8. If this is 6, this is 3. And if this is 8, this is 4. So this is only 4, 8, or 3, 6. So the 1, 2 is in one of those. So this is low, I think, because if this was 4, 8, this would be, oh no, 4, this could be 4, this could be 8, 4, I think, because then this could be 3, 6, and this could be 1, 2. No, that doesn't. This run. So these are all either, or, no, I still could put a 5 in there. What's the fundamental trick here I'm missing? Maybe I do need to color these. So it's there, there. Oh, those are all the same high-low. I don't know which one they are. Oh, yes, I do. They're all low. So this alternates. So this is one, right, yeah, this is one version of high-low, then it alternates, then it, no, I got this wrong. This isn't orange, this is orange, because it continues to alternate. This is way easier than I thought. So it alternates between A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. But I've already got a high digit in this box. So these must be low, for which so these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are 6, 7, 8, 9. And these ones can't be 6. Now, I can actually do more with that. I'm going to get rid of the coloring. I'm going to get rid of the coloring. Now, I can do more with that because these two can't be 4 because the only digit 5 away from 4 is 9. So if I made these 4, both of those would need to, if this was 4, both of those would need to be 9. And if this was 4, both of those would need to be 9. And I'd end up putting multiple 4s. So one of those two is 4. 5 is in one of those two. I had that earlier, but I didn't use it. Now, similarly, 5 is in one of those, but if that's a 4, or that's a 4, these are 1, 2, 3. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 5. Sorry, no, they're not 1, 2, 3. These are 5, 7, 8, 9. Now, if these can't be 6. If this is a 6, both of those would be 1 because the only thing 5 away from 6 is 1, and this can't be 6. So this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. And this must be consecutive with 7, 8, or 9. If this is a 9, this would be 8, and both of those would be 7. If this is an 8, this would be 7 or 9, and both of those, and these would be broken. I can't have 4 digits from 7, 8, 9. So that's a 7, that's a 6. And these are an 8, 9 pair. 7 can't be next to 3, they're only 4 apart. 7 can't be next to 3 or 4, they're only 4 is only 3 apart and 3 is only 4 apart. These are a 1, 2 pair, making that the 3, that the 4, which makes that the 9, that the 8. The 8 takes 8 out of there. Okay, 1 or 2. 1 would only be next to 2. 2 would only be next to 1 or 4, and it can't be next to 4. This is a 1, 2 pair. These are now 5, 7, and 9. Okay, I thought I removed that color. 6 is now up here. I know what this is, because any consecutive dot must contain an odd and an even digit. 2 odd digits aren't consecutive. They have a difference of 2, not a difference of 1. Same with 2 even digits. So there's an even digit on this, but but 2, 4, and 6 are not available. So this must have an 8 on it. So it's either 7, 8 or 8, 9, and there's no 9 available. So that is 7, 8. And now I ask, where is the 8 in this column? Well, I can take 9 out of there. So I know 9 is in one of those two. But where is the 8 in this column? I can't put it down here because 8 is in one of those. And I can't put it in there because 8 is in one of those. 8 is in one of those. Now, no. I know this line now. Because, right. This 9 is telling me how this line goes. Because if this is a 4, the only digit that is 5 away from 4 is 9. And if this is, well, the 4 is looking up, making that a 6. That's an easier way of doing it. So this is the 1. This now is a low digit, which, because this is a 6, this is a 1. This is a high digit, which is 7, 8, 9. This is a low digit. This is a high digit, which is 7, 8, 9. Low, high, this is 7, 8, 9. So these are low digits without being 1. These are 2, 3, 4. This can't be a 4 because both of those would have to be a 9. This can't be a 4. Both of those would have to be a 9. These are 2 and 3. 2 here, this would have to be 4 because it can't be 1. And the only thing is half 2 is 1, double 2 is 4. You can't use half 3 because it'd be 1.5. This would have to be double 3, which would be 6, and it can't be. So this is 4, 2, this is 3. 3 and 7 are only 4 apart. This is the 8, 9. This is the 7, which turns around and says that's not 7. 6, 8. There's 3 high digits already in this column. If these were high, they'd both have to be 7 and 9, and I'd have 3 digits from 7 and 9. So these are low. These are from 1, 2, 3, and 4 without being 1 and 3 because I've already got 1, 3 in the column. These are 2 and 4, and if these are 2 and 4, one of them must be 4, and the only digit 5 away from 4 is 9. So that's the 9, making that the 7, taking 7 out of there. This is 2 or 4, and we know in the black dots in this row, yeah, this is 2, 4. If this is 1, 2, 4, 8, and 3, 6, and this can't be a 3, 6, and this can't be a 3, 6. So this is now a 3, 6, and something gave the order on that one. Why do I have this not as 6 and this not as 3? Oh, because of the 5, 7, 9. This can't be a 3 because these are 5, 7, and 9. So this is the 6, this is the 3, meaning that's not the 9, that's the 9 because we've now got the 5, 7 pair. And this is either 1 or 8. Okay. This run of 4 digits is going to do a lot of work at some point, but it hasn't yet. One of those two is a 6. If that's a 6, that's a 3. Yeah. That's a 9 because I've got 9s looking into the box. That can't be a 9 because there's no half or double 9, and that 9 is eliminating there, which puts 9 up here, but you can never put 9 on a black dot because 4.5 and 18 are not possible. That's a 9. So 9 can't be in any of those. 9 can't be in any of those. 9 can't be there. 9 is in one of those two. 9's not in any of those. Well, 8 is up here. I think I need to look at this run of digits. So these digits, let's put this quadruple in. 1, 2, 4, 5 are what is possible in those digits. Now that can't be 2 or 4 because there's a 2, 4 looking up. This is a 1 or 5. Actually, I want to look at this, don't I? Yes, this is a 3, 6. Let's start here. Yeah. I think this was a bad pencil mark. I mean, not good. I should have jumped to this because what could this be? It can't be 1, 2. 2's not available. It can't be 2, 4. 2 and 4 is not available. It can't be 4, 8. So this is 3, 6 with the 6 looking across, making that the 3 and that the 6. That puts both 3 and 6 up here. But there's a trick with that. And the first time your brain clicks to it is really cool, which is when you've got 2 digits, or when you've got 3 and 6 in particular, forced into 3 cells like this, where 2 of them are on a black dot, it forces them onto the black dot. Because if I put 6 on the black dot, it automatically sucks in the 3, which must go next to it. And if I put 3 on the black dot, it automatically sucks in the 6. So these must be the 3 and the 6. Because if I put a 3, 6 here, the other one is automatically going to pull the other one in. And one of them has to go on the domino. And therefore, both of them have to go on the domino. And the 6 can only go in the corner. So that's the 6 and that's the 3. The other way to do it is by, of course, Sudoku, with I have 4 6s looking into the box, putting 6 into the corner, putting 3 there. But I really like the trick of if you've got the 3 and the 6 that must be in the 3 cells up here, and one of them, and there's a black dot in there, the other one, both of them automatically get sucked in. I really like that piece of logic. Now, does that actually take me any further? I know 6 is in one of those two. Actually, don't think it does. Well, 6 is in one of those two, but yeah. So what do we know here? This can't be a 1, because if this is a 1, both of those would have to be a 2. If this is a 2, we'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't necessarily, oh no, and it can't, because we can't go put the 1 here. This can't be a 2. If this is a 2, we'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because we couldn't put the 1 here, because then both of those would need to be 2. So the 1 would have to be here, and we'd need a 1 and a 3 on each side. But if this is 1, 2, that cell is broken, because we put 1 and 2 already in this box, and that doesn't work. So this isn't even a 2. So if this is a 4, this would be 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe? Actually, it could go either way, couldn't it? This digit is up here. Actually, can I do these? These are 1, 5. 5 is, no, let's do this. Where is 5 in this column? Because this is 1, 5. Right, no. There's a better way of doing this. What is missing from this column? Missing from this column is this is from 1, 5, 7, 8 is the way to look at it, because I've got 2, 4, 3, 6, and 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are from 1, 5, 7, 8. But 7 and 8 are already in this box on the white dot. So this can't be 7, 8, which makes these a 1, 5 pair, which takes 1, 5 out of there. And if this is a 1, 5 pair, this is the 8, which makes this the 4, this the 2, this the 1, which looks across making that the 8, which makes that the 4 because of the 1, 2. Now, the 8 looks up making that the 9 and that the 8. The 9 makes that the 5 and that the 9. And the 5 and the 5 look down making this the 5, 6 pair, because I've got 5, 6 here, 5, 6 here. So this is the 5, 6 in the box. These are 1, 2, 4, and there's no 4 in them. No, wait, this is the 4 because of this. This is not a 1, 2, 4. This is a 1, 7. If this is a 1, this would have to be a 2, and it can't be. So that's the 7, that's the 1. The 7 here needs to go next to either 6 or 8, so that's the 6. And these are 3, 5, 7. There's no 7 there. The 6 looks back making that the 5 and that the 6. Occasionally when solving, you get this terrible feeling you've made a mistake, and I've got that feeling right now. The 5 looked across making that the 3. This is a 5, 7 pair. Yeah, I've got this terrible feeling I've made a mistake. So what is this? They all seem to be possible. The 8 looks up making that the 7 and that the 8. So yeah, I've got this horrible feeling. What's this triple? 1, 2, 8. These are 1, 2, and 8. Now there's no 2 there. No, not there. I meant to click on that. There's no 2 there. Oh, the 2 looks down, making that the 1, which makes that the 8, taking 8 out of those. This is a 1 or a 2. If this is 1, it'd go 1, 2, 3, and it can't do that. So this is the 2, this is the 1, and this can't go down. 2, 1, 0, minus 1 doesn't work. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Bingo. So that's incredibly powerful. 1 is now in one of these two by Sudoku because of the 2 1s. And if this is a 1, this would have to be a 2 and it can't be. So this isn't the 1, this is the 1. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7 and 8. And the 8 here makes that the 7 and that the 8. These are 2, 3, and 9. The 9 here takes 9 out of those, making this the 9. The 1, of course, makes that the 2 and that the 1. This row is missing its 3. This box, these are 2, 4, and 6, and there's no 2 in them. That's the 2. This is a 4, 6 pair. And the 6 is looking up, making that the 4 and that the 6. The 1 is looking across, making that the 5 and that the 1. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 4, 5, 7, but they must be consecutive, so there's no 7. So this is the 7, this is the 5, this is the 7. The 4 is looking down, making that the 5 and that the 4. The 2 is making that the 3 and that the 2. This triple. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 5, 8, and 9. The 9 is saying there's no 9 there. I had that from the pencil marks, but this 9 is looking up saying that's not the 9 either. That's the 9. This 5 is looking up making that the 8 and that the 5. This box is missing its 2 and its 4, with that 2, of course, making that the 4 and that the 2. And now I've just got a single box to resolve, which even I should be able to do. This row is missing its 5, so I can put the 5 in. This row, I don't think I used this black dot, but there may have been another path through the puzzle that used it. This isn't the 8, this is the 8, which is fine. This black dot, well, it's not 1, 2, it's not 3, 6, and it's not 4, 8. So this is 2, 4, with the 4 making that the 2 and that the 4, and I haven't put a 7 in the box, and that is the solution to the puzzle. 1856. With explanation, 89 solves in 239 days. People aren't working through Signet Sudoku Volume 3. Go get it! Go download Signet Sudoku Volume 3, and a bunch of really good puzzles in there, I'm sure. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Christmas Tree by Qualter and xiaobudian. I probably pronounced that 4 times in the 3 times I've said it. 4 different ways, I meant to say. That was really fun. I enjoyed that puzzle. Hopefully you did too. And tomorrow, I think it's the lecturer's note puzzle. So it'll be one from FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards. I keep being asked to do puzzles by FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards. I think their puzzles are popular and people expect me to solve them because they occasionally do guest solvers on the channel. Cool. I'm happy to do them. But yeah, it's... I mean, at the moment, I'm particularly happy to do them because I'm not getting a lot of submissions or recommendations of new puzzles at the moment. So I'd be very happy to do them. It's just I don't want the channel just to turn into that. Although at the moment, things are really stressful for me right now. I'm not asking for any support or anything other than if you come across puzzles that you think would be good for the channel, please either submit or recommend. It would be really cool to get more puzzles through. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.